It's easy to get stuck reaching for the same familiar fruits and vegetables, even when you know a colorful variety is key. Balance of Nature's fruits and veggie supplements don't replace fruits and vegetables, but it makes it easy to add more variety to what you already eat. With 31 ingredients that are whole fruits and vegetables, switching it up is easy because we've already taken care of the hard part. Go to balanceofnature.com and get a free fiber and spice supplement, plus 35% off your first set as a new preferred customer by using discount code POD.
This episode is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Fiscally responsible, financial geniuses, monetary magicians. These are things people say about drivers who switch their car insurance to Progressive and save hundreds. Visit Progressive.com to see if you could save. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Potential savings will vary, not available in all states or situations.
Sunday morning. With us today is Lynn Shaw, and we have developed a relationship. We care about children in our country. Well, Lynn, what do you have for us today?
Can you imagine, John, that we have to talk about caring about our precious kids? We've got a lot going on. First of all, we have our mayor-elect. I want to point out, he believes in his history the full decriminalization of the sex trade, and I want to explain why this is so urgent and important that every New Yorker understand what this means. He believes, even though he didn't do this, John, during his campaigning, that you can grow up and be a sex worker. This is so important to understand because we know inherently the sex trade is not only criminal, but it is to people so harmful. And we have to do better, and we have to talk about it. And we have to educate everybody, John, that this is going on because they're slipping it under the carpet. And I'm afraid we're going to wake up one day and you know what? Our kids are going to school. They'll be in 4th, 5th grade. We'll have a career day. You could be a nurse, doctor, teacher, parent, and you can also be a sex worker. It's a very important topic to talk about 24/7, 365. So we got that going on. And then, John, we got Congress.
And Lynn, it seems like we're fighting for the soul of America. I mean, when did all this happen? It wasn't like this 20 years ago, 30 years ago, 40 years ago.
But, John, what we have to do now in America is we have to, what you are saying is correct, okay? We have to block that out. We got to move to the other side of our brain and say this is a new world, a new country. We got to deal with what we have. And we have to be strong, and we have to keep chipping away at these evil forces because, John, I can think of no other why this is all happening, and especially against our kids, because how do you affect changing the society? You go after the babies, the children, the future adults, the future American leaders, and that is exactly what they're doing. We have to realize, yes, it's evil, it's horrific, but we got to wake up. We can't be scared. We got to talk about it, and we have to fight back because we have truth and facts on our side. But fighting back means, John, talking to our kids, really trying to instill values. It's a very tough thing today because everybody is dispersed because of the internet. Everybody, kids are seeing things, at 4, 5, 6 years old on the internet because their parents are allowing it. So we have to realize everything is evil. They're out to get our children. We say at the Warriors, there is a war on for our children because there is. And we all have to come together as a community and say we're going to talk about it, but we're going to talk about not only with each other, we're going to talk to schools, to places of worship, and to our kids that this is going on. Our kids have to handle it. We have to be honest and open about it. And we, unfortunately, John, this is just incredible, the things that we are dealt with at the Warriors every day, the attacks on children. And that brings me to the next point. We're dealing now, John, with Congress, the 119th Congress. We have a great piece of bipartisan legislation, the Kids Online Safety Act. We don't know. This is the fault of the Republicans right now, John. They are holding this piece of legislation up. We've been working 4 years into this now, and they won't bring it up to a vote. That's all we need. We've gone through all the way up the ladder, John. It's 91-3, in the Senate. Now it's sitting in the House, and we're going towards the end of this congressional, time period. It is a crunch. We have 420 organizations, bipartisan, that have stepped up. They want this piece of legislation, and I'll tell you why, John, because it puts the duty of care, the protection of children, big tech, is held accountable. They have to, in their design. We have lots of studies, lots of things telling us, you know what? They're designing things on purpose that harm our children because they make money from it and they keep the eyeballs on it. And that's what it's about. Advertisers So we want them. Parents can't handle this, John. They're overwhelmed and they're trying to pay the bills. And who could keep up with all this? So Kids Online Safety Act, we are demanding, we are urgent that they bring this to a vote right now. Speaker Mike Johnson and others, Chuck Schumer. We don't understand the holdup about all. And we spend at the Warriors hours a day urging, our co-sponsors, urging different offices, educating them and saying, help us get this to a vote. And this is very distressing right now.
Well, keeping us informed and talking about it on the radio, and we have the largest audience on Sunday morning. And thank you for putting it out there, because it's the only way we're going to, if all of us keep talking about it, someday it's going to happen.
That's exactly right, John. And you know how appreciative we are at the Warriors that you showcase this, you care about our kids, and WABC gives us a platform, because we need everybody to understand what is happening. And you're not going to hear it in other media, I can guarantee you. So thank you so much for showcasing us all the time.
Lynn Shaw, keep fighting for our kids, and we'll catch up with you again real soon.
Absolutely. Thanks, John. Talk soon.
If you're looking to create, grow, and sustain your wealth, download and subscribe to the Pain Points of Wealth podcast at BeBullish.com with Bob, Ryan, and Chris Payne. It's your podcast for market insights, money tips, and real talk on the economy. Download and subscribe at BeBullish.com.